Good morning, class. Today, my group and I would like to present our work on chairs that are way out of the time, a comparative study of Joseph Hoffman's caboose armchair and Mais Vendero's Barcelona chair. This research was done to get an idea of designers' ideologies, materials, and techniques used to achieve the structure and form of the two chairs, as well as the influence of certain movements on design of both these chairs. We would like to compare these two chairs on the basis of design, structure, and form. These are the topics that, in brief, that we will be elaborating upon. The first point basing the comparison is the different art movements that have influenced the design of both the chairs in one or the other way. This is a timeline which gives us an idea of the different movements that have played a role in shaping the situation that paved the way for the birth of these chairs. Modernism. It refers to a global movement that brought a new alignment with the experience and values of modern industrial life. It can be further subdivided into many different movements, out of which we will discuss the two most relevant movements, Cubism and Minimalism. Cubism, as the word suggests, was about creating design primarily using geometric shapes, especially cubes. Caboose chair is its epitome. Minimalism was about creating functional objects with the minimum features. The Barcelona chair is an exemplar. Prominent features of these movements have been clearly indicated in the slide. Now over to Tanisha.
Moving on to designers' work and philosophies. Joseph Hofmann was an Austrian architect and designer. He was a co-founder of the Vienna workshops and a founding member of the Vienna sessions, as evidenced in the caboose chair. His style consisted of this sober, abstract, and straight design and quadratic theme to create stylish formal settings. His work was quite influenced by modernism, which can be seen in the image of Sid's machine chair and sanatorium Perkedorf, which comprises simple lines, shapes, and modern materials like wood and cement. Ornamentation was also eliminated. Now coming to Vendero, a German-American architect who is regarded as a pioneer of modern architecture. His work expressed minimalism as seen in the Barcelona Pavilion of Spain that consisted of simple lines and no decoration, which are important features of minimalism and modernism. He established the international style as seen in lawn chair number 34, which consisted of simple geometric shapes and unembellished elevations or facades. His most famous design philosophies are less is more and God is in the details, as evidenced in the Barcelona chair. Now over to Zil and Tanma.
Let's have a look at the comparison of the two chairs.
Starting off with dimensions, caboose chair has a height, width, and length of 72, 93, and 77 centimeters respectively.
While the Barcelona chair has the height, width, and length of 77, 76, and 75 centimeters respectively, which is quite similar to the caboose chair.
These ergonomically designed chairs have just the right height to provide comfort to legs and also facilitate long seating hours.
The seating area also has an ample amount of space to sit.
When it comes to surface, as witnessed in the pictures, both the chairs have cushion covered in leather hide.
Lily Ridge, a designer, collaborated with mice to create the neat grid pattern on the Barcelona chair using leather. Its upholstery consisted of small individual squares of leather stitched together. Piping was used to cover the stitches and give the chair a clean look. Originally, the Barcelona chair pig hide was used as leather, which was later replaced with cowhide.
In the caboose chair, as seen in the image, individual square pieces of leather stitched together inside out and are arranged in horizontal and vertical rows to create a pattern. This cushioning pattern covers the entire body of the chair, making it soft and round.
In Barcelona chair, the edges of steel bars are smoothened, hence they are round, similar to the caboose chair. They help prevent injuries on bumping and also reduces damages like scratching and tearing.
Next, we will be talking about structure and form. Caboose chair has a cube-like structure inspired by cubism, from which it gets its name. The frame of the chair is made from wood, a sturdy material which is readily available and economically feasible.
On the other hand, Barcelona chair's frame is made of chrome-plated steel bars. Chrome plating was a relatively new process, hence not many manufacturers had this technology.
The caboose has a straight backrest whose height is same as the armrest.
Whereas the Barcelona chair has a leaned backrest and lacks an armrest.
The caboose chair's cube-like structure makes it space efficient and allows it to fit in any corner of the room.
while the Barcelona chair has a bench-like form which grabs viewers' attention.
The caboose chair is majorly used in interior spaces because of its cubic form.
While the Barcelona chair is mostly used in lobby, lounge, poolside, that is both indoors and outdoors.
So, these were some of the major points of parity and differentiation, which helped us to compare the two chairs.
This is what we observed while studying these chairs.
As mentioned previously, the caboose chair has a comparatively smaller backrest. At first glance, this might seem uncomfortable, but the cushioning on the backrest provides utmost comfort to the back.
While the Barcelona chair lacks an armrest, which also might seem a drawback, but the reason for it is that when the person lies comfortably on the chair, the arms automatically lapse over his chest.
The vertical backrest of cubus chair helps maintain a straight posture while sitting on it and prevents back pain.
On the other hand, the Barcelona chair has a lean, curved back which gives a relaxing posture while supporting the back of the user. The cantilever legs allow the weight to be distributed equally and provide a spring-like structure which helps comprehend the change in momentum applied while sitting on and standing up from the chair.
Looking at the materials, it seems that the wooden frame of caboose chair is fairly heavier than the steel frame of the Barcelona chair.
Here are some conclusive points which our research arrived at. The design of the chairs clearly reflects the influence of modernism and the choice of material, and surface pattern reflects the designer's ideology.
Most importantly, these iconic chairs are still relevant and in production today. Despite being designed almost a century ago, they still continue to act as a source of inspiration for new furniture designs.
This is the list of resources that helped us during our research. Thank you for being an attentive audience.